Thanks for tuning in to hear our weekly update. We changed our update this week from Monday to Thursday just because we were expecting some additional information. So we wanted to make sure that we had the most up-to-date information for you. So that's why we moved it to Thursday. But moving forward, we're going to continue with the Mondays. We're going to skip this upcoming Monday because of obviously we're just doing the update today. And then we'll continue back on Mondays on December the 14th. So we're looking forward to that. So again, it is my pleasure to turn it over to Mayor Bridge to give us our update on our public health.
Thanks, Derek, and thank you for that introduction. And yes, so as you know, we were put into orange effective Monday, November 16th, and we're staying in orange, I hope. It sounds like this week. We haven't got the official word yet, but from all the good work that people have been doing, we've actually held the line, I believe, in the north here, and hopefully we can continue to be in orange. With every municipality in the county has cases of COVID-19. This data shows the township of Wellington North, township of Mapleton, and town of Minto continue to have the highest number of cases in all of Wellington County. Now, having said that, since this was written, today's report shows us a little lower than Guelph now. So we're seeing the curve move back down. So that's great news. And that's welcome from all your efforts out there. On October 20th, the entire county of Wellington had 0 cases. And you can see how quickly it can spread. So now, as you say, we're sitting at 31 cases. I just want to also bring to point that the message from public health, as of Tuesday, December 1st, a breakdown of the COVID-19 cases by municipality is available to view on the status of cases in the Wellington, Dufferin, Guelph Public Health website dashboard. I would hope that you would take time and go on that dashboard. It's very easy to get onto, and it gives you a lot of amazing information and really keeps you up to date. And I must give public health a lot of credit here. I think we have one of the best dashboards now outgoing in Ontario, but it took a little time to get all the data. So it's a timely thing. The data goes in, it automatically gets updated on that dashboard. So it's really a good dashboard. So just go in the breakdown. You can be found under case tabs where there's a button called cases for municipalities. Over each area of the map, and you get details. So if you hover over the map of Minto, it'll show you what our cases are in Minto and our percentage. If there's no case in the municipality, the area will not show up on the map. For right now, a good example is Guelph and Moss has no cases, so they're not on the map. So just for that information, so don't keep looking for us. If we're not on the map, that's really good news. Several other improvements in the updates have been made on the dashboard. So visit www.wdgpublichealth.ca to browse and update the dashboard now. The Minto numbers have been released. Our case numbers for Minto are posted on the website. So right now, we were at 5 yesterday. We're down to 4 active cases in the town of Minto. And there have been a total of 27 cases overall in the town of Minto. There are currently 1 student case and 2 teacher cases confirmed in Minto Clifford Public School, which was declared on Friday, November 27th, 2020. And you'll see that on the dashboard. You'll see any declared outbreaks or situations. Beginning Tuesday, December 1st, all county library branches are closed to the public, but will continue to offer curbside pickup for residents. So just out of a safety issue, they've actually shut the libraries down, but you can still order books and get curbside pickup. So I'll turn it back over to Derek for more updates.
Great, thank you, Mayor Bridge. So, so as of last week, the numbers for Northern Wellington County, including Minto, were concerning because they were rising. As you've heard, for the first 2 days of this week, they're starting to go down a little bit. But just to let you know, though, from the contact tracing that we've done, it's really social gatherings that is really causing the spread, right? So large and small gatherings are the major reason why the virus is spreading. So it's not one specific community group. It really truly is that social gathering. So, things that can be like things that it gets linked to in these things are things like, indoor gatherings with family and friends, garage parties, birthday parties, play dates, sleepovers, weddings, dinner parties. These are all reasons why this virus is spreading. If you want to see the full press release that we sent out last week, because the numbers were rising and they were a concern, you can go to www.town.minto.on.ca. Again, I want to remind you that we have a rural Wellington COVID-19 assessment center, and that's located in our own Harrison. Their staff, this is staffed by the Mount Forest Family Health Team and the Wellington Healthcare Alliance. It's open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 5, and you can book an appointment by calling 519-843-8160, or you can go online at whcacovid.com. So we did get some questions for today. So I'm going to read you the question and then I'll try to answer it. So the first question was, in cases, not deaths, in Minto are 0.05% per population of 9,422, which is a fraction of 0.5%. Why are local representatives being quoted by the media and saying that we are one step away from the gray zone? Well, let me try to answer that. We saw a significant rise of cases in Wellington North, Mapleton, and Minto last week. It was concerning. So our representatives, like they should be, are trying to get across to the general public how serious this is, and that we don't want to get moved out of orange. We don't want to go to red, and we certainly don't want to go to gray. And as I just described, we are seeing most of the transmission of COVID come from social gatherings. That's you, that's me, that's people out there, doing, having a beer with somebody in the garage or going to a birthday party. That's what's causing the spread. So that's why I think you saw, rightly so, the three mayors react appropriately and say, listen, we don't want to get moved out of these zones. We want to keep it orange or even start to go down. So that's why I think you saw that reaction. Second question is, Huron-Perth now has a class order in effect, fines for people not following quarantine guidelines. Any idea if Wellington Dufferin will do this? Well, so I think what you're talking about, Huron-Perth doing a Section 22 order. But I will say this, the federal government does have fines in place for people that don't, when they come back into Canada, that don't quarantine for 14 days. And if they don't do that, they can be charged. I don't believe, and we can pose this question to Guelph Public Health, I don't believe we are going to pass an Order 22 to do the same thing here, but I think I could pass that along to Mayor Bridge, and maybe he can ask at Public Health, and we can get back to you specifically on that particular question. And that all being said, back over to you, Mr. Mayor.
Thanks, Derek. And just an add to that, some of those questions. If you go on the dashboard, you'll see actually in the dashboard what our percentage for the Waterloo Dufferin Guelph unit is. If you see that 51% that's there, that it'll show a little coloring under it. It says red, and that's what the province goes by, with some input by our local public health officials as to whether we should go. So right now we're sitting in red. Where it looks like we're going to stay in orange because we're seeing a decrease, because people are starting to look into it. So when we talk about percentage and numbers or whatever, there's rules from the province, and the province are the ones that makes those rules. So we can debate whether our numbers are 0.5% or whatever it is on a population base. As Derek said, we're in a bad zone. So just be clear on that. If we don't continue to do what we're doing and moving that curve down, then we will go into red and eventually into gray, and then everything will be shut down again. So that's nothing I have control over. Derek doesn't have control over. Even Dr. Mercer doesn't have control over. At the end of the day, it's a provincial guideline that they do. So I just want to let you know that I don't want to debate the numbers, but that's what it's all about. As far as the fines go too, Derek, we can fine people, and public health can shut people down if they're not doing the following things. And I'll tell you right now, and somebody complained to me the other day that, I'm a dictator because I'm saying we're going to have to get after people that aren't following the rules. Well, guess what? It isn't fair for 95% of people that are following the rules, and 5% aren't. And if those people are identified, public health will go out and they will look after it from that standpoint. So just be warned, if you're flaunting the rules, you could be subject to fines, like Derek said, at that level. So on the good news, though, we're moving along, and our economy locally, and I give a lot of credit to our people. They keep coming up with innovative ideas to shop and do other things. So I want to do a little update here. Normally we drag our Belinda in, but she's letting me do it today, the economic development update. So first of all, I want to just say we have a budget open house meeting. It's a final thing we're doing before we do the final budget. So make sure, unfortunately, we can't have you live at the town hall, but the budget meeting is a virtual budget meeting taking place Tuesday, December 8th. And you go online, just go on to our website, and you can pick up please send budget questions by December 7th, 2020 to gord@town.minto.on.ca. And to review the town of Minto's previous operating capital budget presentation, visit our website. Go on our website and you get hooked up. Community group survey. As we've been doing all along, we've been asking people, not only businesses, we've done a big business survey just recently, as some of the businesses know, but we're also asking for a community group survey, and we have a bit of time before you have to get that in. So the town of Minto recognizes the important role that community organizations, service clubs play in the vibrancy of Minto. So the Minto Cultural Roundtable is looking for feedback on your organizations and how they've been impacted by COVID-19, and how the town of Minto, through the Minto Cultural Roundtable, can assist your groups and organizations we move into 2021. Surveys have been sent out to the groups by the staff. We really hope that you will complete the survey for your organization, and we'll be entering in to win one of 4 prizes for $250 in advertising dollars to be sent and as needed for your organization. So surveys are due tomorrow, December 4th, 2020. And please get those in, because if we don't know what's going on out there, we can't help you. Shop local. Again, great results on how we've been helping our local shopping. So the shop locally loyalty this holiday season has been excellent. Our local businesses are doing everything they can to provide safe and enjoyable shopping experiences. So please think Minto first when you're shopping for gifts. However, if you're not comfortable shopping in the store, many businesses have online options. You can shop various Minto businesses, including home-based businesses, on thinkmintofirst.com. So take advantage of that. And our holiday guide, happy mail is coming. Check your issue of the Wellington Advertiser Community News on November 26th for the 4th annual Minto Holiday Guide. So that was just out last week. And watch for the Happy Holiday Minto Downtown Passports that are included in the guide. So shop local and win. Guides will also be available in downtown businesses in the coming weeks, or digital copies can be downloaded at www.town.minto.on.ca. So keep up the good work out there, everybody. You're doing a great job keeping safe and also helping our other local businesses. And I'll just let Derek do the wrap up now.
Great. Thank you, Mayor Bridge. So the town of Minto wants to thank you very much for your ongoing understanding as we continue to deal with this really unique circumstance. But together we are going to get through this. We are going to prevent the spread of COVID-19. We've got to keep practicing public health measures, and we can't let our guard down now. But remember to follow us on the Town of Minto, on our Facebook page, our Instagram, for daily updates and community information. And I just want to say thank you again, and we really look forward to doing these for you and getting your questions. So once again, stay safe, wear your mask, shop local, and keep making us proud to be in Minto. Thanks very much, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.